Welcome to episode 408 of the Upper Bowl podcast. My Lord, we survived the holiday weekend. No one JPP'd themselves. Well, unless you're USA Soccer, who fucking fooled us again anyways. So, Duncan, Dad, how are you? And I know there's big news in Flyerland. We are on officially Leo Carlsson watch right now, which is huge news for the Philadelphia Flyers. But we had an incident. I don't know if it's an international incident or a national incident. USA Soccer lost to Belgium 4-1. And my Lord, are we back to square one that USA Soccer still sucks anyways? Duncan, Dad, how are you, by the way?
How you doing, everybody? Welcome back to the big show, 408 Upper Bowl podcast.
Exactly.
It was a disgrace. It was a disgrace. I think Thierry Henry said it perfectly that it's a different level when you get to the actual knockout round. I know they added another 32 round just to have more people, more money, more teams qualify. You got a couple, close out games, outliers, but cream of the crop when you get down to the final 16 to get to the final 8. And
merchandising.
Exactly.
It wasn't on them. It just wasn't an exit. It just wasn't lost. It was like a total collapse and showed you.
Was it a wet fart type, you think?
Wet fart, yeah. No, I think they're still like in the indigestion stage. Like I know Alexi Lawless is out there and he was, pound the pavement such a good bit, but against top tier European competition, probably top tier South American competition as well. They're just so far removed. And I remember being on a midnight shift long time ago. And I'm saying this was probably just before the 2006 World Cup. And we were coming off of that great 2002 Landon Donovan quarterfinals goal versus Algeria in the 91st minute. Oh my God, everybody, so great. And everybody's, doing backflips and handing out, oils and baby oils and hand jobs and stuff like that. And guys on the radio start talking about like, oh, this is great. This is amazing. Well, unknown guy at this point was doing just the evening times before the overnight. His name was Colin Cowherd. And Colin's sitting there and he's talking, he's gabbing away. And, people are just beating him up on the phone. Oh, this is so great, blah, 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 blah. Well, yours truly, I get on the horn.
Oh,
I dial in and I talk to Colin. And I said, Colin, listen, normally we agree, we don't agree, sometimes this, sometimes that. USA will never have a soccer program the likes of anyone else because it's not just in like our DNA. Like these foreign countries, like they live it, they breathe it, they sleep it. Like there's no way that we're going to get that. No way.
No.
Like, right now we see even in baseball, there's a transition to a lot of the Latin American players, Dominican players taking over from, your standard guys. The only thing we really, really dominate at basketball and maybe the NFL, but the NFL is subjective to American sports. So basketball really is kind of like the only international one that we got a foothold to. And he was like, you're so right. You got to be, you're hitting the nail on the head, blah, blah, blah. And it does go back to this whole development stuff. I mean, these kids, like 6-7 years old, they go to these camps.
Yeah.
And they live there. Like they live at these camps. And there's not like 55 million, iterations of it. Like we've got, AAU, everybody plays. AAU, everybody wins. AAU, like, dude, stop that. Stop buying yourself into these tournaments. Stop buying yourself into this false sense of security. Like you're actually a good team and good.
This ain't no beachside soccer back in Connecticut. It's a travel team anyway.
This isn't like beach softball down there on the Jersey Shore with the Wildwood signs. Like, listen, stop. You are not going to compete. You're not going to compete. No. And people are like, oh, don't hate on me. But listen, they were completely outmatched. And your big three guys, the guys that you really want to lean into, right? Matt Freese, the goalkeeper. You could say Balogun, but let me give him a pass. Freese, the goalkeeper, just
sucked.
Moment was too big. The moment was way too big. The captain by I don't know if you want to call him.
He ain't no captain. Rip the C off him. Rip the C off him. I haven't said that since in a while. Rip the C off him.
Ream was atrocious. And he's 30-some years old. And listen, I get the experience thing, but like you're talking about a 38-year-old American defender.
Mm-hmm.
Like we're not talking about, a 30-year-old like Paolo Maldini or a Figo or a Zinedine Zidane. Like, no, this is Ream. I mean, like, come on. Like, he's getting out. He's getting out jumped. He's getting out position. And then, listen, Hershey, Pennsylvania, love you to death. Make a great impact over there in the APL for a little bit. And then gets Serie A, whatever, Pulisic, however you want to say his name. Dude, if you are the face of this team, you have got to take over. You've got to be the conductor. Listen, you want Balogun to score because he's the scorer, whatever. Then you got to be the Andre Pirlo. You got to be the Thierry Henry. You got to be the Ribéry. You've got to be like a Roberto Carlos. You got to be a Bernardo
Toby Jones.
You've got to be the maestro. You got a Modric. You got to be the facilitator. Like, when you get the ball, it's on your toe. Like, you got to do. And listen, I don't want to hear about, I had a hamstring injury. I kicked somebody in the foot. Don't. Listen, this is your moment to show up.
Mm-hmm.
This is your moment to show up. And we all this praise, all this good, all this, love. And you're right. You leads us to the question that everyone wants to ask. Is
he Tony Romo? Is he Dak Prescott? Is he Claude Giroux? Is he pick an NBA superstar, the Anthony Edwards at least? Is he?
I think you have to go down there and you have to say that. And that's the harsh criticism that we need to accept as USA Soccer fans and an organization. And if you really want to make these changes, Italy's going through it right now. I don't know if people are real abreast of what's going on with, the Italian football and not, but youth level, like, really good. Then all of a sudden they start to go out to other places and they don't consistently show up for these big qualifying games because, well, our best youth talent's not playing here. It's not really close to home, blah, blah, blah. Like, if we want these guys to be great, I've said this a billion times. I know America's great capitalism. I love it. But like, if you really cared about it, you would get rid of a lot of the MLS teams. You'd make really strong teams, really strong competition. And you just go at it and you go at it and you go at it. I mean, I would say right now, you could probably take, help me out in the comments, right? You could probably take whoever won the championship this year in England, and they could probably beat the U.S. men's national team. That's the tier below the Premier League, right? This is for all you like Ted Lasso fans out there, or Ryan Reynolds and Big Mac, with Rex. Like, I feel like those teams could probably beat.
They could probably beat Inter Miami. Come on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I think they could probably beat the national team. Like, Doug, you can't say that because it's so good. But, and I hate to go on and on about, but like, it comes down to look at what we're really, really good at in this country. And, and even Andre, like, he alluded to it. He was like, if you took top tier athletes, like someone built like, I'm giving flowers, someone built like LeBron James, someone built like Anthony Edwards, someone built it's like, and you made them play soccer or football, like, if they lived it, they loved it, they wanted it, they would probably dominate it.
Yeah.
But you see some of these guys, line up and go up against some, there's no one on this American team, past or present, kudos to you, Alexei, kudos to you, Clint, like, is going to line up and take down Ern Holland. It's not going to happen. Dude's like almost a 6'8" giant. You can Viking sword your body in half.
Who is that guy?
That's what I got to ask. Who the fuck is that guy?
Who's going to match up against him?
Nobody.
Our 6'1", 145-pound guy that can run all day? Really? Get out of here, man. Stop that. Like, know when you're really up against it. And you had a feel, too, for a lot of South American teams as well, because you saw this against a lot of the bigger European players, and you're like, sorry, man. Ecuador, love you. Paraguay, love you. Like, your dude's like,
Uruguay, get out of here.
You're so undersized when it comes to these crucial plays. And in football, in soccer, like, the set pieces are humongous, unless you have a guy who's like Ronaldo, like Messi, like Haaland, like Modric, who can just
Harry Kane
create and score. Yeah, he's like Harry Kane, right? Guys who can just create and score. If not, like, you need some big, but like, you see Lukaku come in there at the end. Like, so Lukaku, that's the other thing, real quick. Belgium doesn't even start the three best players. They're like, you know what? Let's line up and see what happens.
Get him out of here on that one.
Goku, Kevin De Bruyne, and Lukaku are like, that's just chill. You're just chilling. So, get like, way on in the game, and they're like, let's bring Doku in, let's bring Lukaku in. And it's, at this point, it's getting out of hand. End of the game, Lukaku gets the fourth goal. He basically standing in the middle of three guys, puts it on his chest, turns, kicks it in the net. I mean, at this point, they're already defeated, but still, like, that's it. Like, in that moment of despair, in that moment where you should be scratching and crawling and fighting and doing everything. No, you know who did do that? And listen, you USA MFers, Burkhalter showed up. Reyna showed up. Tillman showed up. I don't know if maybe you need to get into this whole like nepotism thing in soccer, but it works. Like those guys knew what was going on. And they were like, I'm grinding and I'm going to create chances and I'm going to go at it. Because at this point, like you've got like, that's the problem. Like you can be really good at something, but if you got a passion for it, so much better.
I want to see people rip their heart out of their chest. This
gotta rip your heart out of your chest. And that's the problem, man. It's like you're not going to see American soccer get to that point unless you revamp it from, the
ground, the studs up,
It studs up, yeah. This is like your little kick soccer kid that, you take your 18-month-old and runs around and he's got his little, shirt on. She's got a little shirt
on. Get the penny on,
cones, and they're like, oh, here's a trophy for you. No.
We need to stop doing. We need to stop acting like the British with our crowds. Start treating everything like an SEC crowd at least. How about that? Or an ACC crowd or a college football crowd. How about that?
Yeah, how about that?
That was way too quiet. That's way too quiet for me. We gotta be more hostile. Like do we need to make this be like an Eagle game almost? Like start having
kudos to Seattle because Seattle really showed up for that team and brought that excitement and that juice. But as soon as they went down, it was like,
it was a fucking morgue.
Oh, it was a morgue for like 25 minutes until you got some juice in there again. And I know soccer goes like that, football goes like that every now and then, but there's just, I don't know, there's a different level. There's a different level. It's like you got a really nice, Toyota, you soup it up, you fix everything with it, and then you got to go race against, supercars. It's not going to work, man. It's not going to work.
Ridiculous. Anyways, it's like putting regular gas in a car that doesn't deserve it,
Yeah. USA's out. Honorable mentions. They got to make mention. Cristiano Ronaldo in Portugal, his time at the FIFA
World Cup. It is our red card. It is our World Cup update. Take it away, man.
FIFA World Cup update. Thank you, Cristiano Ronaldo, for participating. You and Portugal are not advancing any farther. You will not win a World Cup. France looks good. Norway looks good. Argentina just gets the benefit of everything. Argentina is like the man.
Are they like the Lakers or the Duke basketball?
No. I think it's like they're more along the lines of like the late iterations of the Patriots and the Chiefs. Oh, you need a foul. Oh, you got to slow the game down. Oh, we got to break and play. Oh, guys. Yeah. You know who's not far behind?
Who?
Listen, of the origin, but still, Spain. Listen, you spend about 80 minutes of the 90 minutes on the ground. Get your up. Every 2 seconds, you're falling over, holding your leg for no reason. That's another thing. This is where I feel like we would get better at soccer.
So we need to teach the kids how to dive more.
Yeah, you've got.
So should we get the biggest diver in the sport of all sports, LeBron James?
Put him in
maybe
there.
Some French hockey players and stuff. Teach these soccer players for American how to dive. Anyone's okay.
LeBron to SGA 2-0.
Maybe the flopping of Vlade Divac back in the day as well.
Oh,
I don't know if he'll do that for us anyways, but worth a shot anyways.
Look, gonna sound crazy. Give a call to Vince McMahon.
Give a call to Triple H at least anyways.
That's right. Run them through a little NXT. Get the Miz out there. If he was still capable, honorable mention to Ric Flair, baby. Get the Nate out there. Nate should tell you how to fall down and flop.
There we go. So all I've seen is Philly's done with the World Cup. So is Levi Stadium. Remove the banners, please. Back to what your stadium was called for, please. So World Cup action is over there.
Yes.
Since the All-Star game is here in Philly. What else is going on? Anything else? I can report this, by the way. This is also breaking news. The city of Miami did not burn down the streets after Columbia losing, by the way.
Man. So I was hoping there'd be some good content down there. I was really, really hoping. And it looked for like the first almost 80 minutes that Egypt was going to upset Argentina. And, we were going back and forth a little bit, but the outcry would have been so...
been like a Laker loss almost.
Oh, we've been...
There have been rioting on the streets like it's Figueroa and whatever anyways, but they've been on Biscayne Boulevard at least.
Biscayne Boulevard.
Biscayne Boulevard soccer riots. Who would have thought anyways?
Yeah. Overall, though, great job for everybody who hosted parts of the FIFA World Cup. I know we still have teams in
Dallas.
LA. Yeah, but Dallas, LA, Kansas City, New York. Yeah.
Gotta be honest, it looks way cooler in Dallas. Not just being a homer area. It looks like an indoor thing will be cool instead of having these lightning delays in some places,
Yeah, UEFA Champions League. They moved a lot of theirs, I think, to where Madrid plays and the Bernabeu and all stuff like that. Like a lot of their games now, especially the finals, are all inside.
Domes. Yeah,
all domes.
Not turf.
Works. Yeah, not turf. No, not turf. No, that's a transformer term, right? Yes. And I know people will be like, oh, well, you can play in the rain. I mean, it's great, blah, blah, blah. And like, I get it. And I am definitely not an American football, put a dome on me kind of guy. I want to play outside the elements. For soccer of this level,
quality,
this importance, this quality, let's give these guys, the best footing, in the best, environment to play in. And that's another thing too. If you really look at some of these rules, the pitch size can be varied by some of these stadiums. So let's little uniformity here, man. Let's go.
I kind of like Dallas did look good when you don't have the stupid suites on the side, by the way, even though it'd been kind of cool to have them. But
yeah. All right. So
that'd be a true home field advantage anyways. Like if you had a USA game versus Mexico in fucking Jerry World, like a Mexico fan trying to grab onto a USA fan, not trying to do a throw in anyways.
Dude, I'd split that right down the middle. There's a stadium. Most of the stadiums in England do that, but there's one stadium specifically. I'm trying to think what it was.
Talk about the Cotton Bowl. They do that for OU Texas every year.
Yeah, they straight down the middle.
Yeah.
Straight. And I was like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
We have to do that again.
That's what we need to do. Yep.
So maybe put a retaining wall in between anyways.
Get some glass up there. Start hitting the glass like you're at
Mexico did that for the Raider. They did it for a Raider game, Raider Patriot game anyways. Who would have thought?
Who would have thought, man? Anyway, so good run.
USA, you helped us out to get us through the dog days of summer.
Yeah.
Take your participation trophy. I'll deal with you in 4 years anyways. How about that?
Yeah, and it's always like that in any kind of sport, right? We've seen this.
Wait. Hockey is different because we won the gold medal anyway, so.
But no, and okay, I'll go on. I'll hitch my wagon to that horse.
Yes.
It depends on what you do between the two times, right? USA Hockey, right? So like prior to them going to Italy and winning that gold medal, there was a complete
they had to send the college kids anyways the past couple Olympics, except for it was like 18 they sent the college kids because the NHL players and the CBA couldn't get agree with that with the owners and the IOC. Then it happened. They were supposed to send the NHL players to China. COVID, the NHL's like, we're not going again anyway. So we'll be back in so-and-so. So
yeah. And this too, it really does show you that where the majority of your players and talent have their professional career, it really, really matters. Like the competition level between the Premier League and La Liga and Serie A, like that's quality stuff, man. Like
Bundesliga.
The Bundesliga. Oh, yeah, the Bundesliga. Absolutely. Shout out the Bundesliga, right? My fault. Like, that's quality soccer. Like, I would say this. Like,
we're the MLS is the KHL.
Yeah. And
everyone's trying to get their last check anyway. So
I know we're going off on this a lot, but even as a casual fan, right, if you were to watch these games and you were to see the varying national teams and where the majority of their players have their professional career, just the crispness of the passing and the feel of the spacing is different. Almost like as an American player, I'm watching the guys and I'm like, okay, like he's kicking it over there. Like he's really making a concentrated effort to get the pass in this direction. Whereas you see some of these European teams and it's just like bing, 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 bing. And you look at the numbers afterwards and they've got like 400 passes during a game. 400 passes during a game. We got kids in school that can't even count that high.
Yeah, true.
They're probably no. Cut me off before I get suspended.
Yeah, you're not going to get suspended, but we may have the education department after us anyways. I don't know which town.
They're going to close that down. Lyndon McMahon's like, by the end of the year, this thing is done.
2
McMahon references and 1 FIFA World Cup update. Who knew?
Lyndon McMahon should have won Connecticut a few times, by the way. I'm just saying, anyways. All right. That's enough soccer talk, anyways. Shout out to Joe Malfa, friend of the program. He was supposed to join us this week, but he went to the USA game, by the way.
There you go.
So shout out to Joe
Stay tuned. They want Messi versus France. That's what they're talking about.
And they're stopping the fight. They're stopping the fight as we get out of this promo.
Just what we need
to tell you that the fight has been stopped.
Then the Ronaldo Messi debate could be officially over if Messi wins a second World Cup, anyways.
Yeah, that should be done.
I remember those debates, by the way. Do you remember?
Oh,
those are more entertaining than the MJ LeBron debates, anyways. Just saying.
It's a conversation where I don't know, like you.
Well, I explain my part? I had a few friends who were on the soccer team back in Wisconsin. One was a Messi guy, one was a Ronaldo guy. Like my buddy Luke got everything Ronaldo. Doesn't matter if it's Man U, Real Madrid number 9 jersey, as well, or number 7. That's how much he loved Ronaldo. And the other guy was like, I love Messi. I think he's a better player. And me just being a-hole was like, watch Messi losing the big time in the UEFA Champions League. Shout out to Fernando Torres, who everybody hates, by the way.
Fernando!
Yeah, he did the move on in the what was it, the second game or third game of Allegret, anyways, and they went to the Champions League that year in 2012. I think Jose Marino was the fucking coach. Yeah, that's how much talking soccer I know. Anyway, shout out to Fernando Torres. So yeah, that's why. So I just remember those debates. Those were entertaining at least. All right. That's a lot. That's way too much soccer. I know people are turning us off right now, and they're asking for this. They'd rather drive their car off the bridge right now. So we're gonna get this back on track. Let's talk some hockey because we are on. This is real breaking news, by the way. We are on Leo Carlsson watch, by the way, for your team, your town, your Philadelphia Flyers. By the way, this happened Friday during the start of the long weekend. By the way. We did not do a bod because your boy was I don't know, was it napping in a way?
Napping.
We were napping, and I heard I got 4 notifications. Then I said, "What?" So cold, what? Very loud when I saw the Flyers offer sheeted Leo Carlsson to. So, if everyone knows what an offer sheet is, it's like it's a restricted free agent that has to resign with his team. But they have the team has the main rights, but you can offer sheet the player.
So they got the first right of refusal, right?
Yeah, first right of refusal.
It's like, hey, you're going to give Dunk like $20 for the pod. Somebody else comes around and says, hey, I give you $21. I get to decide.
Yeah. So the Flyers offered him a contract. It's a 5-year, $90 million offer sheet, by the way, making him the highest paid player in the league. By the way,
in the league,
like it will be like 19 million per year. By the way. And it's front loaded too, by the way.
Oh, no cap.
Yeah.
Boom.
That's the thing anyway. So that's what's going on. We are on Leo Carlsson watch for your team, your town. So if the Ducks don't match it, the Flyers have to give up not 1, not 2, not 3, 4 first-round draft picks, by the way, of their own. But it's not the Toronto pick they own, by the way. They keep that pick,
4 picks, but not the Toronto pick.
Not the Toronto pick. So they are going to be able to keep that because it's in Toronto's possession, which will go to Philadelphia next year.
All right.
So that's the current thing that's going on. Is we're on waiting. This is literally the longest week ever because it is Wednesday as we're recording this. You can be listening to this. It could go either way. Either the Ducks match it or they don't match it anyways. Ooh. And I was reading into I went into the weeds, by the way.
Oh, how deep did you go? The U.S. Open weeds?
Oh, my God.
Maybe the British Open weeds.
British Open weeds. The Open Championship.
It's still the British Open to me anyways. I don't
care. The Open Championship.
Yeah, open this door. That's what I'm going to say anyways for the thing anyways. So, so Leo Carlsson it's a front-loaded deal. Big signing bonus up front, by the way. And the 5th year he has a no-move clause as well.
Oh, all right.
That which Pat Verbeek does not like doing bonuses or anything. So he's one of those grumpy knuckle draggers anyways. So the main thing is so Anaheim has is good try. Either they match it or they don't take the picks. That off the first year is like 20 million, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
That's the entire operating course for the entire season per game for the Anaheim Ducks hockey game, by the way.
Oh. So do you think they pull the trigger and say we need to resign him, or they say take your walking papers and give us the picks? Let's get down to the nitty gritty. What's going to happen here?
I don't know. I really don't know what's going to happen. This is like it's either Pat Verbeek. Like he said, one of his players already. By the way, Pat Verbeek did anyway. So that's the other thing that happened. Pat Verbeek signed. He's re-signed. Give me a second. I'm looking at everything right now because it's ridiculous. Fuck, who was it?
Oh boy.
He signed an extension to not Tyson Hines. It was Minchikov anyway. He signed Minchikov for a 5-year deal. By the way, he's a 22-year-old defenseman who was also a restricted free agent, by the way, as well.
All right. A lot of RFAs out there.
A lot of RFAs. So the 5-year they're waiting on. The contract came 2 days after free agent Leo Carlsson had a 5-year, $90 million offer sheet anyway. So.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, so this is really tightening the hands of the Anaheim Ducks' entire financial stability, can we say? Because you know who else needs a contract soon?
Who needs a contract?
Cutter Gauthier, baby.
Cutter Gauthier.
Cutter Gauthier. He needs a contract too. So
I need Mr. Money.
Yeah. So the Ducks they have an owner who has a lot of money, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
But will the owner pony up the money is the real question, at least. It's literally a double-edged sword. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen Friday at all. Friday at 5:00, we will find out, by the way, if Leo Carlsson and his number 191 jersey will be in orange and black or Orange County and whatever the fucking thing the Ducks wear anyways. So.
Are we going to be glued to the wire?
I think
Friday
I'm going to be glued to the wire. I'm going to be glued to the phone at least. I think I may have to tune into Philly radio, maybe 97.5 to Philly.
Oh boy.
Hopefully I find out that they have them or they don't, but I haven't been glued to this since God. They offer sheet to Shea Weber, a big huge deal Homer did in fucking Nashville match anyways. I don't know what's going to happen, honestly. This is just I don't know, honestly. I don't know what's gonna happen. This was the longest week ever, I feel. It's either they get them or they don't get them. If they get them, they have their 1C, by the way.
Is it a smoke and mirror?
I don't know.
You know, it's always one of those. It's always one of those things.
He's a good player.
He's a good player. He's a good player.
He's number 3 overall pick in that Bedard draft, anyways. Think about that. And plus, he signed. He had other offer sheets, by the way. He signed with the Philadelphia one too, by the way.
Oh, so we got the Philly offer sheet, or he stays home. All right, that's
So
pretty much what we're come down to then.
Yeah, if he wants to stay in Anaheim or he just wants to go to Philly, so they could also work out a trade too, by the way, as well. So, yeah, so there could be picks involved. Last time the Flyers won an offer sheet. Want to know who they got?
Chris Bronner?
No, that was a trade.
Who'd they get?
Chris Gratton.
It was a Chris. I knew it was Chris.
It was a Chris, anyways. And they traded him back after 2 years back to Tampa, anyway. So
what's up?
For Michael Renberg and other pieces. So, yeah. So that is the more important thing. We are on Leo Carlsson watch. Flyers haven't had a big Sweden forever since maybe Peter Forsberg towards the end of his career.
Yeah, it's been a minute, man.
Yeah, so they're filling a void. At least the Swedish connection may be there anyways.
But this is what we alluded to at the end of the Flyers season. Yeah. And by reference, or my little diatribe that went on and on about USA Soccer. Like, the Flyers saw some success, changed a little bit, and they said, we need to take these chances. We need to make these moves. We need to strike while the iron is hot. And that's how it gets done. Like, that's how it gets done.
Yes.
The worst they're going to tell you is, no, it's okay. But to know that behind the scenes, the upper management is like, we're no longer satisfied with maybe making the playoffs.
We want to go for
that's huge, man.
Game
that's huge.
issue.
That's huge. That's huge.
It's great. Want to know why?
Why is it
At
good?
least Danny Briere is doing moves, trying to keep a name in the tabloids of Philadelphia sports talk radio and also the newspaper, at least trying to battle up
I feel like I need to represent my Mexico right now.
Mexico.
Mexico, sorry.
I like it. I like it.
Land of
So-
opportunity.
The one person who's not coming back is Claude Giroux. By the way, he signed a 1-year deal, $5 million with the Ottawa Senators. I'm happy for that. I just didn't want it.
I think they dodged the bullet, and I think it sets the standard for the
Moving
rinse and
forward.
repeat Philadelphia tradition.
Yeah.
Do not do that.
No, it would have been Bobby Clark 2.0. You know, I was like, all right, cool.
Yep.
Hey, he's a Flyer. Bring him home, anyways.
Mhm.
Or Paul Homer. Bring him home.
I still don't forget the Phillies upper management for letting Cliff Lee go. I don't care. You open up the checkbook, spend the money. Don't let him go just to get Holiday to bring him back. No, just keep them all. Pay them all. Pay
'em
everybody.
Pay them all. Pay the bar. All right. Other news that's been going on. That big thing that happened. Offer sheet.
Offer sheets.
By the way, Banff have matched the offer sheet of Barrett Hayton from the Devils.
Ooh.
So it's a 1-year, $4.75 million contract. That's another offer sheet that happened. Simon Nichek of the Flames, who got traded from the Devils to the Flames, signed his 5-year, $7.25 million AAV contract, by the way.
That's
So get
not
ready
Joe
for that.
Nemechek.
Not Joe Nemechek. Look at some NASCAR knowledge by you, by the way. Alexander Ovechkin, the main thing we're really excited for, by the way, because we can break this. He is re-signing with the Washington Capitals. Thank God, by the way.
He's running it back.
Yes, and I'm excited for that because if he went to the KHL, I felt it been a huge spit in the face, by the way.
Okay, let's go Philadelphia on you for a second. Is this going to be a Mike Schmidt farewell, where
so.
where Ovi gets to game 23 and he's like, you know what?
I don't think
Can't-
so. No,
I can't do that.
I don't
No,
think
you think he's going all the way through? He's going
I
to play
think
the whole season.
I think he's going to play the full season. I think he's going to try to get 1,000 goals, by the way.
Whoa.
Yes. Whatever the record's at right now, anyway. So get ready for that. So
All right.
I think we'll be excited for that. God, there's a lot of moves, by the way. Jamie Benn is returning to the Stars for a 1-year, $850,000 base salary deal, by the way, with incentives up to $2 million, by the way. So Bobrovsky is gone to the Maple Leafs, by the way.
Bob.
Yes. Gavin McKenna originally was going to wear 72, but he had to change his number to Bob. You want to know who he called, by the way, Gavin McKenna? You want to laugh at this? For approval?
Who would you call for who?
He wants to wear number 92.
Oh.
Do you want to know the last person who wore number 92 for the Leafs was?
Hold on, give me a second. 92 leaves. Why don't I say that? No, I don't say that name. No.
He played for a certain team that I'm
yeah.
from, anyways.
No, wasn't Sidekick.
No, never played for the Leafs.
Nordiques.
He played for the Leafs, by the way. Not Nordiques, Maple Leafs, by the way.
I'm drawing a blank 92.
Jeff O'Neill, by the way. He asked for Jeff O'Neill, the O-Dog. Jeff O'Neill's approval to wear number 92 for the Maple Leafs, by the way.
Okay, all right.
Do you want to I say that?
What do you
That's the
say?
most fucking funniest thing I've ever heard, by the way. And also,
That's a violation.
that's a violation, by the way. He played there for one fucking season, by the way.
One? No.
That's a violation by Kevin McKenna, by the way. Like you asked Jeff O'Neill, can I wear number 92? When if it was Jeff O'Neill, the Carolina Hurricane, you have the right to ask him. But Jeff O'Neill, the Toronto Maple Leaf,
That's a violation.
exactly.
That's
So,
a violation.
that's a huge
Outright. That's a violation.
a violation. So that's my personal opinion. So Ovechkin's going to a 1-year, $4.25 million contract for the Caps, by the way. So give him all the money as he can, by the way. Jacob
Show
Dobas,
me
the
money.
goalie for the Canadiens, signed a 3-year, $5.36 million contract with the Canadiens, by the way. So he is back, by the way. Did you know he went to Ohio State, by the way?
Boo.
Yeah, exactly. I told that to a few people. Like, wait, he's a Buckeye? I was like, yeah. So I never knew they played hockey. He's like, well, they do now. John Carlsson, 2-year deal, $8.5 million AAV with the Tampa Bay Lightning, by the way. So John Carlsson, Captain America for defenseman. He is on the good old Tampa Bay Lightning. Zach Aston-Reese is now a Flyers minor leaguer, by the way. Noah Chari, by the way, he is on the Flyers this year as well. As I'm looking for the contract details for that. Yes. So Noah Chari is a Philadelphia Flyer. God. Oh. No, Char. Oh, yeah, so he's a Rhode Island agent. He's switching. He's a 2-year, $2.8 million deal with the Flyers. 2.8 million AAV, by the way. So shout out to him, by the way. So shout out to Noah Chari. We haven't had a New Englander on the Flyers in forever, by the way.
We need a New Englander.
Yeah, so we'll take it. Tyson Forster, 8-year deal. We ordered that last week. And other than that, Corey Perry's rejoining the Kings, by the way, 1 year, $1 million. Ian Cole is heading to Chicago for a 1 year, $4 million deal. Mason Marchment, hello. And the Sharks are opening up the checkbook, by the way.
Listen, you got to spend money right now, right? Entering a new era in the NHL where you have cap space.
Yes.
Take advantage of the cap
so
space.
5-year, $6.75 million AAV for Mason Marchment, by the way.
Ooh,
good for him, by the way.
That sounds like a nepotism family name. Brad Marchment. Is there Brad Marchment?
I think so.
I think so. Yeah.
I could be wrong though. We could be wrong, but he did play for the Panthers, by the way. So, Matt Zuccarello, did you forget where you played, by the way?
We got a Zuccarello.
Do you want to know where he landed, by the way, since he was a free agent now?
Hold on. Most random Ottawa.
No. He stayed in the States, by the way.
Stayed in the States. Utah.
No, but he's in the division over, by the way.
Seattle.
No.
I'm done.
1 year, $1 million with the Los Angeles Kings. Hello.
It's a finesse team.
Yes.
You get the joke.
Exactly. The Kings have signed Eric Holla to a 2-year, $3.6 million AAV deal. TVR. Trevor Van Riemsdyk, by the way.
Not JVR.
Not
no relation.
They are related, by the way. That is his brother, by the way. So
that's his brother?
Yes, that is his brother, by the way. So
that's a violation.
That's a violation by you, by the way.
Can we get him to Florida? Can we hook him up with the Kachuk brothers?
I know JVR is a free agent, by the way. So
we need sets of brothers, man.
I know. So TVR is going to the Pittsburgh Penguins, by the way. I do not need JVR in a Penguins jersey. That means I can't wear the JVR Flyer jersey for a while. That's one thing we don't need, anyways. So that's for one thing, anyways. Other than that, there's a lot of free agency news. We're just waiting on Leo Carlsson right now, if he's going to sign with the Flyers deal or if Anaheim's going to match him. That's the more important thing. Am I right? Right?
Yeah. That's the most important thing. I mean, I think it's probably the biggest move that's out there right now.
Yes.
Everyone's watching it. And get back to your OV comment real quick. He would need 71 goals to get to 1,000. So in the regular season.
How about that?
Get out!
That will not happen this year, but people want to see it happen and get to 1,000, by the way. So good for him, anyways.
Good for him.
Shout out to OV. He's staying in the States, by the way. I will say that Alex Tuck is on the Washington Capitals, so at least he'll have a centerman that he can get the puck to, by the way.
Hey, just draw power plays and let him hunt.
For real. All right. Let them hunt. Oh, by the way, schedule release, by the way. Next week, by the way.
Didn't we already get a teaser for the opening night, though?
No, they're announced that first on Wednesday, by the way. The rest of the schedule comes up next day.
I know people were saying something like Canada, like the Habs and someone.
Nope. Who knows, anyways. But 84 games next year, by the way.
84.
You know what that means?
What does that mean?
More games, baby. More games.
More games.
More problems, more injuries, more roster spots. I'm going to say 2 games will probably go international at least. We will wait for that, by the way.
We need more coffee for those people.
Where do you think they're going to go next for international games, you think, for the NHL?
They did Sweden, right?
They've done Finland, I believe. They've done London once.
I mean, hey, Spain's hot right now. France is hot right now.
Could they make the ice is the better question. Spain.
They can go back to Italy. They got the infrastructure sitting there from the Olympics.
Spain, Italy. It'll be fun.
It's got to be someplace set and ready to go, though, man. It's got to be.
The KHL let the NHL do an exhibition. Hey, yo.
Dumb son of a bitch.
Probably not, but anyways. Oh, the real big new breaking
We
news.
could dream.
Russia is in the IOC, baby. So the real big news, Russia is back in the IOC just in time for the World Cup of Hockey in 2 years. So
all that drama
athletes
with FIFA going on the IOC is like, and by the way, Russia's back.
Russia is back. Russia athletes are back. So shout out to Russia anyways and everything.
Yes.
That means Trevor may go buy a Russia hockey jersey now for the first time.
We could see Ovi with who was it, Georgia Belarus here coming up, right?
Probably, and Evgeny Malkin at least too.
Yeah,
they played one last time.
All the Kins, the Ins, the Ovs, the Oz, and Oots, Knots.
Think about Panarin being the one on Team Russia. Anyways, geez, that Russia team may go for that Four Nations Cup real quickly. Anyways,
that's
USA, Canada. You may have to merge Sweden and Finland together, like Team Euro at least for the Four Nations.
Yeah, what would you like? Yeah, Team Nordic. Team Nordic.
I may actually would buy one of those jerseys. Team Nordic.
That would be kind of cool, man.
Sweden and Finland.
If they took Sweden, Finland, and Norway and said, "Give us your best soccer players," and put them on the same team. Holy cow!
Or hockey.
Hockey. Yeah, I guess you could throw the Netherlands in there too, right? They're kind of. I think they're more like. Nah, I think the Netherlands are more.
Netherlands ain't a hockey team. No, I don't think they could do hockey. Slovenia could do hockey at least. I know that.
They could.
Shout out to Enzi Kopitar at least for real. So, but shout out to Russia. They are back, by the way. Shout out to Jordy, by the way. He posted it, by the way, on BarstoolSports.com. So Russia is back, baby, as I like to say anyway. So that's the more thing. So Cold War II, Electric Boogaloo, Russia athletes can finally participate in international competition again. Time for the World Cup of Hockey. So I am ready for the World Cup of Hockey.
I'm ready for that, man. I'm ready for that.
Let's go. Just what we need anyways. So shout out to Jordy for posting that on my timeline, and I was like, let's fucking go. Anyway, so shout out to Jordy. Other than that, I know one thing we really need to talk about. Do we care about the All-Star game next week?
Man. Talk about the city itself, like burying the lead.
What?
Right? Yeah, so like
what?
200.
That's a violation.
Yeah, 250 years of America. Obviously, last time the All-Star game was 1996.
Yes.
Right? So now we got 2026. There's been, honest to God, like no juicy juice whatsoever about it. Like they're really going hard.
Mm-hmm.
Beginning of this week, they started this last weekend. And super hard. Like as soon as FIFA got out of town, they were like, all right, listen, you still got your Fan Fest thing going on. I got that. But we need to go hard with the All-Star. So they started dropping stuff like the home run derby chain reveal got put out by T-Mobile today. Do
we like it?
We're talking about. Do I like it? I mean, it's a nice Liberty Bell iteration. Using that word a lot today, but it's nice. It's nice. It looks a little fancy, a little snazzy. I think Junior Caminero, he's committed to playing in it.
That's all I've seen, by the way.
It's the only dude I've seen like really show up and say anything about it. I think just by proxy, Schwarber's probably going to do it. But yeah, like you don't know that it's going on. And I think starting on the 10th, they have the Capital One All-Star Convention Wiki Fan Festy whatnot going on. So there's a lot happening, but I just don't know if you're going to get the same response from the baseball community that you got from the soccer community that was just here. And I don't know. They're just I'm not feeling it right now.
I'm not either.
But like I'm not feeling the juice of like, oh, we're building up. It's going to be All-Star. Like, yeah, I'm not feeling it yet. And we get back to the point, like, does the game, like, does it matter? Does it really matter?
Does this one not count? I liked it when it counted, by the way. I really did.
There's got to be something on the line here. If it's not going to be on the line, then throw these guys out there in their team's uniform, and
at least they're doing that finally. They got that right finally.
Yeah, they got that right. I mean, like that's you're ticking one of the boxes, but aside from that, man, I don't know, man. And there's always controversy. Somebody's always left on, left off, in and out. But really, I don't. If you told me that we were having the All-Star game here in a week, I'd be like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm actually looking at the hats. The hats are brutal, by the way.
No, they're horrible.
They are brutal, by the way. Holy
I finally got myself one of the All-Star game little rally towel things.
Yeah.
I
found the Cubs one. It's kind of brutal. I will not be ever wearing that in public. It's just like you can't wear that in public, those hats. But like when they had the side patch, it was just perfect anyways. Yeah. It is real. These anywhere, I know it's a cash grab. It's the All-Star game, but I ain't wearing that.
Yeah, no. I don't know. FIFA did a lot. People were really jacked up on that. Had it happened prior to like the actual 4th of July celebration,
Mm-hmm.
maybe, but obviously it happens afterwards. I get that, people. But there was so much hype with 250 here in the city that I think now people are like, it's like Christmas, right? It's like Christmas is coming, and like Christmas here. And then it's like, oh, but here's New Year's Eve. And like there's certain people that are just into New Year's Eve more than they are Christmas.
Yeah.
But the great majority of individuals are like, holiday season, Christmas, blah, blah. And that's like, oh, then I got to go back to work for a couple days. And then I get another day off. That's how I kind of feel like the All-Star game is this year being here.
My turn, asshole.
That's what the MLB is right now. Like, my turn.
Yeah, my turn. Exactly.
Exactly. I'm honestly, I've been kind of out on All-Star games for a while. This is the perfect week for A to get the fuck away. Anyway, to not turn your television on unless you want to watch a movie or no TV show. So
yeah,
that's just me over here. Anyways, I personally can't stand All-Star games anymore after I've been to one for the NHL, which was honestly an ultimate disgrace, by the way. So that's why. Home Run Derby, I don't care. All I know is the Home Run Derby's on Netflix now. So
get your streaming services ready.
Get your boomer uncle ready to go. Understand why it's not on ESPN anymore. Cubs recap. They almost got swept by St. Louis, but they won on Sunday. Jesus Christ. Anyways, they put a beat down on the Padres at least, so good for that. They have the Orioles. They beat the Orioles last night. They had a weather delay, so they didn't start till 7:30. Did your boy watch? No. I'll say that for sure.
No.
I have never been this out on baseball in a while, so
it's dog days, man.
It's dog days. Chargers wants to go to the pool and everything. They play the Orioles for 3. They play tonight and Thursday, and they go to Cincinnati to end before they go down to Philadelphia. So good for them at least. Phillies are Phillying at least. Can I say that?
Yeah, they're Phillying. You know, one day they show up and they hit, the next day they show up they don't hit. Royals.
Did you like that day off on a Friday night, by the way? Because the World Cup was in KC, by the way.
People were looking all over and like, no, Unc, it's not on Apple TV tonight. They're just got a day off because of the football game. Not that football game, this football game. Yeah, they've just been having some Jekyll and Hyde outings. That's kind of been the identity of this team for the last 3 years.
Yep.
Things really aren't changing that much. I mean, you go to Kansas City, shout out to Bobby Witt, Jack Hagel, Harley. Man, you get 15 runs hung on you by the Royals. It's hitting season.
It's
Kansas City. I mean, I know it's hot out there. The fountains are going, creating that little bit of lift. But my goodness, man, one of the worst losses of the season. They scored in every inning, I think, except the 9th inning because they didn't even have to come to the plate. 22 hits allowed. Zach Wheeler had an okay outing. Yeah, it's
it's dog days.
It's time for the All-Star break. It's time for the All-Star break. It's time to
let's get healthy.
A little more juice. Let's get healthy. Let's
at least you have a pitching rotation. The Cubs are doing their pitching rotation by bubble gum and chew almost, honestly.
I mean, yeah, and Christopher Sanchez, he got tuned up the last time he went out, so he's probably out of the Cy Young conversation. Shout out to the Miz in Milwaukee.
Ugh.
But yeah, I just can't really it's one of those where like you know the day is ending and you're like, can I just get to Friday? Can I please get to Friday?
Get to Sunday at least for
real. Yeah, they need to get the Friday and to get the Sunday.
They need the Friday. They need the Sunday. They need to get away from the town. Who's even representing the Phillies in the All-Star game, by the way? You know what's bad when the Cubs only have one representative. And wonder who that is? PCA at least. And he's not even starting, by the way.
No, PCA is not starting, which is crazy.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
I think that pop out he lost in the fucking lights versus Oakland got him anyway. He's like, you ain't starting for sure. God.
Yeah, they a lot going on with the voting, obviously.
Do you care?
Do I
do you think it's rigged, honestly?
Do I think it's rigged?
The All-Star vote. Like we all know the Yankee and Red Sox fan always voted for everybody, you know?
There used to be a time way back when you had the little punch cards, little Scantron guys. You had
I remember those. Yeah, I did those.
Pop out the little bubbles and scan them in, whatever. You could
hanging chads.
You could stuff the ballots all day. You would vote for your Phillies and whatnot. But is it out of hand? I don't know. There's always. I don't know, man. Like,
is there too many people on the All? Is there too many people on the? Do we need to represent every team?
That's a good question.
Am I hitting a sports radio topic from 2002 right now?
Yeah, that's an age-old question. Does every team need to be
Like
represented?
the NBA doesn't do that anyways.
Mm-hmm,
NFL doesn't do it for their Pro Bowl, by the way.
No. I don't know. I think baseball's different because you usually have one player that stands out on your team.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that kind of get a pass, but yeah.
Like when the Cubs are shit, we always had Starlin Castro, and I was like, do I buy a Starlin Castro Cubs All-Star Game shirt? Probably not, anyways.
Probably not. No.
All-Star Game jersey.
Sean Dunston. I take a Sean Dunston.
Is it a Kerry Wood All-Star Game jersey? I will consider it.
I will consider. Yeah. No. I don't know, and I think it's just because like the allure of the All-Star Game is just it's gone. Like there's nothing there with it. I said the All-Star Game got killed when they started having interleague play. As soon as you had interleague play, the All-Star Game, it died. So now, like, I'm seeing these other stars. I'm playing against these other stars. It's not like it's this complete separate entity that I'm going to match up with in the postseason. And blah, blah,
By
blah,
interleague
blah.
play, do you mean the 97 version of interleague play or the modern-day version 2013 where everybody plays everybody almost anyways?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Full realization when you get to 2013.
Okay.
Like
when they made the Astros switch to the American League.
Correct. Yeah. It was still kind of a novelty, kind of something that you look forward to. Like, hey, are we going to see Mike Trout this year? Hey, are we going to see? And now it's in the schedule.
Yeah.
So
like Cubs Yankees, like, are we going to get that this year? Or Cubs Red Sox,
Right. When's it going to fall? And I think because of the just because of that, you just diluted your product. You dilute your product that way, especially when it comes to these call what they are, like exhibition games. Exhibition games. Like there was even in the NBA, people go back and they talk about the old NBA All-Star games and how like contested they were, especially people like the 80s and early 90s. It was rare for you to play a lot of games outside of your conference. Like it just was like Eastern Conference, like they played Eastern Conference all the time. But like when you would have a matchup like, Seattle versus Chicago, and this is like 90s, this is before they get to the NBA Finals. Like that was a huge game. That was like, NBA on NBC, John Tesh, like this was huge. You're getting ready now.
Like Lakers Bulls was a huge thing, anyways.
Right. Like now it's like, oh, I'm gonna watch the Lakers and the Knicks. Oh, okay, yeah, all right. Yeah. Well, they got like 5 games this year. Oh, they got 5 games. Okay,
it's like 2 games, It's 2 games,
Yeah, no. I don't can't do it anymore. Can't do it, man.
Yeah.
I'm an old curmudgeon when it gets that stuff. Sorry.
So that's how I view it. Like right now, like I like it anyways, but it's like it ruins the All-Star break, the All-Star game for me. I feel like you should honestly change it to something like Team USA versus the world. Am I crazy to say that? Just do that at least.
Okay.
Pull a page out of the NHL at least. They did it once. I liked it. It was entertaining at least.
That was
Did North America win a lot? Yes. Did the world win a lot? Lost? Yes. Made it fun. You play against your old teammates anyway. So, or you do the NHL did once, so you pick your teams anyways. I personally hated by the way, do the Sandlot thing anyways. So that's my personal.
Speaking of Sandlot, they're supposed to do some kind of reboot with that. I don't agree with it, but anyway.
Just what we need, another reboot. All right, NFL. Do we care about this combines with NFL? Did we care about a certain wedding this past weekend? Did you see who got not the invite, by the way? Who denied an invite, by the way?
I did see that Charles turned down his invite.
Will Compton didn't get the invite, by the way.
Ooh.
From Bussin' with the Boys, by the way.
He did not get his invite.
He did not get the invite, by the way.
Oh.
What do I say? Thank you.
Let them walk.
Let them walk. And I know the Ertzes went, by the way.
The Ertzes did go. Yes.
Ashley
Avignon, Baker and Emily Mayfield, they were there. They're boys back in the day.
Which I'm shocked. I'm shocked that Travis Kelce's boys with the Mayfields.
That B-Da Badooba-Dee, whoever this new singer girl is or whatever, she was there. I'm no.
Who is that guy?
That's what I thought, man.
That's what I thought.
That's exactly what I thought. Were there any exes there?
I don't even know. Honestly, I didn't see.
All my exes live in Texas. The chicks all showed up. It's a little Taylor influence.
Did Mahomes show up at least?
Oh yeah, Patty and Mrs. Mahomes, they showed up.
Do you think Brittany Mahomes really signed that NDA? You think? Did she have a hard time posting? But she's always been known to post everything.
I don't know if maybe it was like a combo sign. I didn't see what's her face. I know the Hunts.
Oh, they didn't go?
No, they went. Team owner Hunt and his wife, they went. But I have not seen where it's been confirmed that Grace has gone. So I don't know what's up with that.
That is great news, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
She would have been perfect.
You know who did show up though?
Who?
Kareem Hunt.
No,
I cannot make this up, dude. I can't make it up.
Kareem Hunt?
Yeah, Kareem Hunt. Yeah,
shit.
That's like that goes back to like Travis' first couple of years, and there had to be one of those like if you do when you could, how I should, will you would, maybe you got to be there kind of things.
What's your point?
Exactly.
Like, I didn't see anything. Okay, Kareem, you're coming.
Jesus.
And that name for me just jumped right. I was like, really?
Anyone else? I heard Adam Sandler.
Oh, Grace confirmed. Gracie Hunt did go. I'm sorry, Gracie. I'm sorry.
Now that is breaking news. Grace Hunt did go to the wedding at least.
Sorry, I'm looking down at the new updated list here on People.com, People Magazine.
Is this on People? Is it on TMZ? Is this on Us Weekly at least?
Yeah, I mean, I go for go to People, man. I would trust People.
Okay.
But
I'm more of an Us Weekly person, but I could tell why I throw that.
Nice spice. Nice.
Who does it?
Exactly.
Not a lot of single guys here. Just saying.
Was it all married people?
Yeah. Well,
was it people who were in relationships?
A lot of relationships. Jessica Chastain's been there. She was there.
That's what I.
Who did make it? Joe Buck. Joe Buck and the missus made it.
I hope they give him a good gift at least. Holy shit. Troy Aikman did not go, I'm going to guess.
No, I don't believe Aikman. But Brady was there. Brady
was there. Oh, he's a single guy, though.
He's a single guy.
He's probably the one single guy. Like, we have to have Brady here anyways.
Oh, my gosh.
Anyone else appealing? I know Adam Sandler did the marriage thing. He was the priest?
He was like the officiant.
The officiano?
The officianto, yeah. There's some single people here that showed up. I'm just looking for ones who kind of like really.
This is what you get on the Upper Bowl podcast. You get people. We're breaking down guest lists for superstar weddings, anyways. That you have athletes. You ain't getting that anywhere. Maybe a few other sites would, but they're kind of like they look at us like, who the fuck are these two people doing that anyway? So how you doing, by the way?
How you doing, everybody? How you doing, man? How you doing?
I think you probably would get
your girl from SVU. Mariska was there.
Who?
She got the invite. Mariska Haggerty. She got the invite. James Mansfield's daughter. You know who that is.
Who the fuck is that anyway?
Come on.
Who the is that guy?
Aaron Andrews and Jarrett Stoll. They got the call.
Jarrett Stoll. Jesus, that's a name for you. Shout out to Aaron Andrews at least.
Shout out
no Jenny Taft. No Carissa Thompson.
I don't see. No.
Shit.
I do not see that. I mean, it's all evolving. Michael Strahan, MGK, they were all there. Millie Bobby Brown.
MGK.
The Gesicki's were there.
Oh,
that's some pull, man. I'm just saying, like that's some.
Mike Gesicki is a good. Jersey's finest, by the way. New Jersey's finest.
Yeah.
I said that to him. I was like, "Yo, Jersey's finest." He's like, "Don't ever say that." I was like, "Dude, you're from fucking Jersey, by the way. So show some Jersey pride at least." You're really pissy about that one. Little fun.
The McAfees, of course, they went.
Just what we need. Did they just go, or did they bring the kids to fun here?
No, it was just them. It was adults only.
And
of course, Sir Paul McCartney was there. And you saw the big breaking news with Paul McCartney, right?
No, what is the breaking news? You're breaking news to me right now. Go.
This has got to be my last update. I'm going to look like a fugazi here.
You are taking so and so's job from TMZ right now.
I am allegedly, kind of been confirmed. Almost confirmed, probably confirmed. McCartney had this big deal, obviously, with the Beatles that, he doesn't do particular songs because there's a lot of, copyright things. There's a lot of emotions tied to it, rights and all that kind of thing. But allegedly, apparently confirmed, he did sing the Beatles' I Want to Hold Your Hand for the couple.
Now that is breaking news.
It was like the first time since the Beatles in like 72, 74. When they had like their last little on the roof concert, what it was. But that's I mean, sticking to your principles for that long and not doing that Beatles number.
Shit.
And now you're like,
those
I'll bust them out
NDAs
one
pay.
time.
At least
A-list.
This is the most A-list NDA wedding we've ever seen. By the way, we will probably never get videos leaked from it or anything. So I'm very sad by that. I'm also bad.
Two MSG workers fired for breaking that.
Way, that is breaking news. Yes.
You didn't see that? Come on.
No, I did not see. Dude, your boy was doing Marlins baseball all late night.
Page 6, MSG workers.
Oh my Lord, page 6. Jesus. Hope they got a good. Well, at least they can apply for a job at Barclays. At least.
Let's see. According to most reports, Madison Square Garden fired employees who violated a strict non-disclosure agreement tied to the high-profile wedding. Believe they were making text messages, etc., etc.
Shit.
They've been dismissed. You are no longer. But honestly, I mean, like, if they didn't sign the NDA, or if they did sign the NDA, or they could sit there and they could articulate they don't understand it, blah 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 blah. Like, you know how much one of those pictures would fetch you with like
$10,000.
The Inquirer or the whatever it is. You know
TMZ would get some. TMZ would get some cash.
Yeah, you'd be like,
Us Weekly.
That $100,000 is just going to show up in your bank account. Don't worry about it.
Ka-ching.
Just sit up here in the Cayman. See you later.
Exactly. Hey.
I mean, if you're sitting there making probably what, $15 an hour, you get an opportunity to snap a couple
15,
pictures.
more like maybe 25 or 30. It's New York City, by the way.
Hey, listen.
I had the taxes too, by the way.
Taxes.
Exactly.
Give me $1,000.
$10,000 at least. Shout out the boss, by the way.
Great cash, homie.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Holy shit. All right.
That was nuts. That's too much.
That's too much. Oh, LeBron watches on. Who cares, honestly? Also, all the people are so mad at the Lakers have a white lineup, by the way.
There's legit, like, I'd say like 3 places he's gonna go. Right?
Miami, Cleveland, Philadelphia.
Yeah, and maybe throw in Golden State. Maybe.
Oh,
maybe throw in Golden State just because he wants to play with Steph.
Other big thing that happened: Jaylen Brown got traded from the Celtics for Paul George and the Sixers. Are you excited at least?
I'm excited that Paul George is not on the team anymore.
I forgot to mention that part. Yeah, Jaylen Brown's on the Sixers, by the way.
I just, again, this all comes down to the one word that we love about Joel Embiid: availability.
That too.
That's it. I'd let the young kids run, let them do their thing,
mm-hmm.
And if Embiid happens to,
be ready,
be ready, man. Hey, good for you.
Mazel tov.
Yeah, seriously, mazel tov, man. Guys, way past.
So Jaylen Brown is now a Celtic. Is no longer a Celtic. He is now a Philadelphia 76er. Boston radio has been a shit show. That broke Thursday, by the way. So
yep. Yeah. Did they do Jaylen wrong?
To be honest, I don't care,
friction, man. There was friction.
I'm going to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking Celtics win a title.
Mm-hmm.
Torn Achilles. Jaylen Brown balled out. Brown got pissed.
Yep.
Lose to the Sixers for the first time since '83. Gets traded to the rival. And by the way, he's cousins with AJ Brown. That's the funnier part. Who would have thought?
Give a Brown, get a Brown.
Yeah. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? But LeBron watches on. Jaylen Brown got traded to the Sixers. Everyone's mad at Lakers since they have a white guy starting lineup, by the way. Snow time
That'll
Lakers.
Change. Don't worry about it.
Snow time Lakers, people are saying, by the way.
Snow time Lakers?
Snow time Lakers, by the way.
That's great, man.
That is awesome. Great. So, all right, other than that,
awesome tickets.
At least these tickets will be going up at least. That's it. Enjoy your weekend. We'll be back next week as well. I don't know what we're going to talk about. This is the All-Star break, so we'll figure some shit out anyway. So
we got some home run derby action, some All-Star action. We have the
quarterfinal
matches of FIFA. Do we even care? We don't know. We'll see what happens in the world.
All right. Take care. Be well.